Welcome, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze, and I'm here today with Cynthia Whitehorn, a guest of ours for the last 18 months, and she has a most remarkable story about the change in her life over the last 18 months. So, Cynthia, tell us about what made you originally come in here, about your husband getting you come in and how you came in, and tell us a quick story about this.
I just was not living life happily. I was not a happy person. I was sluggish. I was overweight. I did not have a zeal for life. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get up in the morning. And this was kind of, I think, his last thing he could think to try and send me to or help me with. And so he sent me to y'all, and I came resentfully. I didn't want to come. And I actually came and left twice, but I finally did it, and I'm so grateful I did because it made such a change in my life.
So you came in the first time and decided you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, because it was like, oh gosh, I don't want to not eat what I want to eat. I wanted, I needed to change my life. I needed to change my routine.
And you weren't willing to do it yet.
I was not willing at that time.
Well, this is what I want to congratulate you that you chose to do a 180 and take charge of your health and look at the differences made. It's awesome.
Huge. It's
so you came in the second time.
Yes.
And tell me about that. You were told to put on the eating program, and tell us about your husband, how he helped you out doing that. I thought that was very sweet.
Yeah, it was. And I'm going to go home and tell him again, thank you, now that I've thought about it again. No, he actually said, because I said, I can't do this. This is too rigid. I don't want to do this program. It's too much. And he said he would do it with me as far as he would eat the same things. He said, we'll get all the junk out of the house, and we'll eat the program together. And if I can do it, you can do it. And so that was the only thing that made me finally do it. And within 6 weeks, he didn't even have to do it with me anymore because I could see the difference in myself. I could see such a change. And I work out now and I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. That's the crazy thing. I mean, I'm 53 years old and I never liked working out, ever. And now I love it. And
well, stand up real quick. Just stand up. Look at this.
And I want to tell
How
you
much
something.
weight have you lost?
22 pounds.
22 pounds.
But it's not just regular weight that makes it, it's like a fatty tissue. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Well,
as a myxedema, you had low thyroid. We put you on thyroid,
right?
And put you on some natural female hormones and some vitamins. Got you.
And my hair has grown, and look how healthy my hair looked.
Okay, so it does. You look awesome.
Yeah.
So you've lost 25 pounds. On a scale of 1 to 10, when you first came in, what was your energy level? 10 being brimming with energy, 1 about no energy.
A 2.
You were a 2
then. It was pathetic.
Okay.
It was pretty sad. It
And
was
so,
sad. I was
and
not
you and your
living
husband
life.
married how long?
30 years this
30
month.
years. And so he was trying to get you back, trying to get the
He was
gal
trying to
back.
get the girl
married
back.
you.
Yeah, and he's a fireman, so he's a strong dude, and he
Right.
stays in real good shape. And he was still healthy, and I was the one that had gone down. And I can't even tell you. I mean, I know I feel like I've told you all these different things, but it really, I don't know how to describe it to you. When you lose weight in your ankles, that's a big deal. Okay, it wasn't weight; it was tissue.
Right. Well, it was myxedema. That's a form of that's one thing we see with hypothyroidism. Now it's interesting. You started feeling good at 6 weeks, and about 3 months.
By 3 months, I had already lost 10 pounds. I was working out regularly. I was a happy human being, and there was no other. You can say, well, maybe it was this. Maybe no.
This is all you did. The only change you
That
made.
was the only change I made.
Okay, so how much later did you go see? You went to see a doctor, one of your conventional doctors.
I have to for regularly, yearly. That I'm required
Right,
through our
right.
insurance, the company,
Right.
the City of Houston Insurance, which is Kelsey Sebo. And she absolutely looked at me and told me, well, I wouldn't go to see them. I wouldn't do that. It's not conventional medication. It's not conventional medicine, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, well, I looked at her and I go, how can you look me though in the face and tell me, I'm telling you, look at me. This is proof here, proof. I'm a different person. How can you tell me what they're giving me is not what I should be doing? Well, she starts reading me off literally like it was out of a textbook, what she had been told in a college course. And I'm like, things, you progress over time and you realize, forever they said cigarettes, they knew they were bad for you, yet they still didn't say they were bad for you. I'm telling you, doctor, you need to change into this program because it's made all the difference in my life. And do you know that at the very end, she never once she would not say one time that she understood or she got it, or to the very end, she acted like I was doing the wrong thing.
what are you doing? That's what we see with the conventional doctors, and the reason we see that, you know what? They're trapped in their lifestyle.
Yes.
They're trapped. They
and
don't
do
know
the
how to
same thing over and over. It's not
and they're
working.
influenced by the pharmaceutical drugs. And, you know, we have our guests go in commonly to see their conventional doctors, and they always frown upon them doing well, and they don't know how to explain it. And obviously, if they admitted you were really doing well, that means they have to change what they're doing,
Right.
and they're not willing to do
Right.
that. They're not willing to do the 180,
Right.
but you did it. You were doing the 180. And then
the proof is just me.
and something else wonderful happened when you went to church. You were at Northwest Bible Church.
Yes, Northwest. I'm not saying Houston Northwest. There,
Right.
Houston Northwest. It's there on 249 and Cypress.
And this happened. Tell us about your home being flooded.
We lost our home in Harvey. It was destroyed. It was absolutely destroyed. And they have been great to us and reached out to us and came to our home and helped us, and just wonderful. So out of obligation, we went to church. I know this sounds terrible. You know, we needed to go and say thank you to these people, but by going, my husband and I both, we both became true Christians, and now that it's, you know, I mean, do you want me to talk about my teeth?
Yeah, you can tell them your whole story. I thought what was interesting, though, is you have a son that accepted Christ
Yes,
at Baylor,
at Baylor.
and I'm sure you've been praying for his mom and dad.
Absolutely.
And sharing with you, and you've seen a chain life in him, and now he's in seminary.
Yes, full time.
And
his wife's in law school. She's on a full ride, and so they're in Iowa temporarily. But when she graduates, they're coming back down.
Well, so over the last 18 months, you've done a 180, and not only your physical, but your spiritual life and your mental life, because you were
absolutely.
And you tell me you were negative.
My husband and I were married 30 years this month, and we're happier right now than we've been in the last 15 years. It just was kind of a rolling effect of all. Yes, bad things have happened in the last 18 months, but the good so outweighs the bad.
Now let me ask you this: 2 years ago, would have you had this attitude?
Never. I was a negative person 2 years ago. I'm telling you, I was a fatty tissue negative person.
Now, were you a cheerleader in high school?
No, I wasn't. I was on drill team, but I was a model for years. I modeled for.
Well, listen, I want to congratulate you for taking charge of your health, and I'm so proud of you.
No, I'm so happy that I got to meet you, because I've been wanting to say thank you to you for so long.
God bless you. And listen, if you want your life back, let me just tell you, Cynthia is a great example of what you can experience. So
it's all the real deal, people.
Don't hesitate to call us at 281-698-8698. We'd love to have an opportunity to partner with you to help you get on a path of health and wellness too.